Hello there. I just wanted to make a quick little podcast, I guess, and talk about the film Gravity. Gravity is a film starring Sandra Bullock and George Clooney as astronauts who find themselves stranded in space due to a mishap. I won't give anything else away, but I think what I just said is pretty standard. I mean, you know that's what it's about. I just saw the film today. I saw it in 3D. I did not see it in IMAX 3D because I actually didn't know that was an option. But anyway, first and foremost, I want to say that if you are able, you need to see this in IMAX 3D. This kind of film is very suited for that feature, I guess. And I mean, it was amazing in 3D, but I mean, in plain 3D, you don't have a big screen like IMAX and everything. And the sound is good, but it's not IMAX sound. So that's the first thing I would recommend. Secondly, I think it's very crucial that you don't look up, I mean, obviously you've looked up something to find this video, but don't look up any more reviews or any spoilers or any how they made it type of stuff. The film is best experienced if you don't know a whole lot about it. If you go in knowing it's about astronauts stranded in space, that's all you need to know. This movie is a thrill ride and it's amazing. In my opinion, the film has a lot of heart as well as a lot of action. For me, I mean, I like a lot of movies, but I was just totally ecstatic that this film had heart. It kind of had a moral, something like that. And that's really hard to explain without spoiling the movie. Sandra Bullock, she's interesting because in one movie she'll give a pretty mediocre performance, and then, like in this film, she gives a performance that blows you away. If Sandra Bullock does not win an award for this film, and by an award I mean an Academy Award, that will be the biggest upset. I mean, there are a lot of good films out right now, but this is a triumph for her. And I was reading actually that she was not the chosen actress for this part. As I was watching this film, I was aware that the character of Ryan Stone, Sandra Bullock's character, was going to be played by Angelina Jolie. In my opinion, I think it's very good that Angelina Jolie didn't end up playing this part. I mean, no disrespect to Sandra Bullock, but, the role she plays, the women aren't always super, super strong, if you get my drift. And Angelina Jolie is the opposite. She typically plays very strong women. And this type of role, it would not make sense to see Angelina Jolie scared and, afraid. It just it doesn't work. Sandra Bullock, she can play this part, and then as the story goes on, she gains confidence and so on and so forth. And I think it's a good choice, and I hope I was able to explain my opinion there. But anyway, I've gone on way too long. But you need to see this movie. It's really, I mean, it will keep you glued to the screen. You will be at the edge of your seat the entire time. And if you're like me, when it ended, you'll be surprised that it ends where it ends. But it'll be an amazing experience. And this is definitely a movie to go see with a friend or go with a date or whatever. It's just that type of film. It's going to be the topic of dinner conversation or lunch or whatever after the movie. It's one of those films you'll keep talking about it. You'll want to look into how they made it, and it's very interesting. And I'm going to go as far to say that it's one of the best films of 2013.